Hey,
Hi
hey,
guys,
welcome.
we got a party going on in chat. Hello everybody.
Titan!
How is everybody this evening?
Hey, Build Overbot.
Hey, hey.
Mr. Emmy Entertainment. Hello.
Welcome in, guys. So, we are going to do something a little different tonight.
You guys are going to sculpt. No, I'm just kidding.
And we're going
What
to
are you
sit here and stare at
suggesting?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Matt's going to
Yep.
take the center stage and we're going to critique as he goes.
Right.
No,
I'm going to sculpt with my eyes
no,
closed.
no.
You guys just direct me as I go.
That might be a fun stream.
It would be.
One
Actually.
day we should actually do past the sculpt.
I would love that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Put a little get a little like clock timer on the side. And we
Uh-huh.
have like 5-10 minutes to just doesn't matter what you're doing, no prompts, nothing, just go. And you start
Yeah.
do whatever. You can play with your colors so that somebody has an idea maybe of what you're working on, or it might inspire somebody with another color, right? And then you just keep moving it around, and we'll do it like 2 or 3 times. That'd be fun. We're doing that next week.
I reckon. Yeah.
And we just
All right, next week.
yeah,
Next
The
week?
challenge is set.
and we can just advertise it all week. Like, hey, we're playing past the buck or past the
Past the sculpt.
Yeah, past the sculpt.
Yeah.
Let's go, right? And then just I think it'd be fun too. Like if I have I'll have like an orange sphere to start, and then you know what I mean, whatever. And then as we're passing it along, then we can we'll know who has what, so we don't get confused when we're grabbing them. But we'll have to go over like a save file thing, like we'll come up with a naming convention, like Matt's file pass to Matt's file pass to Ryan, Matt's file pass to Ryan, pass to Tess pass to Matt, right? And then
We'll just add our initials to the end each time we pass it.
right, exactly, and then we'll get to
So
see
it'll
how
be
many
like
Maybe we
RM.
should put our names on a wheel.
Oh. Yeah, we could do that.
pass it to the left hand side. Titan says, "Yeah, we'll just." I think that'd be fun. We probably like. I don't think I've ever seen that done with any like multiple streamers and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm up for it. I think it'd be great.
like Ryan's
on
got all
large scale, I have where a streamer does one their entire episode, not passes it around on stream.
oh, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay, like so like different.
Yeah,
That'd be fun too. Like, yeah. Oh, it would definitely be really cool.
Got a few new people in chat today. So hello and welcome. My name is Ryan Mackley, and I'm a video game developer and toy designer.
The Titan
Yeah,
guys.
that Titan guy. I don't know. Welcome, buddy. And then we have Matt and Tessa, if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Yeah. So my name's Tessa. I'm SparkyFace5, 3D artist. I create models usually for 3D print and manufacture. You can check me out, sparkyface5.com. Matt?
Hi, I'm Matt Patnode, also with Patnode Prints, soon to be Patnode Productions. You can find a lot of my work on patnodeprints.com right now, but soon to be Patnode Productions. God, I pulled
Very
the tip
soon.
out. Very
You
soon.
pulled the tip out.
I pulled the tip out. I was like, oh, got it. I got it. It's all right. Just a tip.
Family friendly.
Do you guys put something up on Thanks this week?
Not this week, no.
Nope, not this week. I should have some stuff coming this week. This coming Thursday.
Same.
They can if they want to. Vote for. Yeah.
So, what we typically do is we come up with some kind of theme or story or gimmick that we model along with. And today, we are going to be sculpting some closer to realistic animals. I don't know if they'll be really realistic, but closer.
I'll have to resist the urge to give it giant cute eyes, right?
That's gonna be
I'm
my.
not sure I can.
That's gonna be my problem. I'm gonna be like, damn, it's not a cartoon. It's not a cartoon.
Right? The whole time be like, not cartoon, not cartoon. That's it. Too cute, take it back.
Yeah.
Give him mean, beady eyes. Yeah, that's the goal actually with my one. I'm going to be working on a crocodile.
Yes.
I'm making a moose, but I haven't made one yet. And those things are all muscle, so that'll be fun.
Just use your moose caller, and you can bring one into the house for live reference.
You mean this one?
Yeah, that
Swear to God, you gave me the wrong file. You gave me a moose file. I know you did.
one. You just got lucky.
I did.
That's great.
It's the air up here in Canada.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
a different density.
ducks don't dare fly near here with the geese, right? So the gooses. Sorry.
Let's do this. Somewhere. This
Oh,
one.
there you go. Oops,
I don't know if it'll work.
upside down.
Yeah, no go.
So Matt and I started this piece a while back.
Got my wolf.
So, yep, I do. It's right here.
I made that.
You made that.
You made that. Looks
That's
great.
what I said. Jesus.
And if I do this.
That's not a cartoon at all, Matt.
I know, it's not even close. It's like not even in my wheelhouse. But it's probably high
He's
poly
gonna
though.
go in here. Not really. 500.
Oh, really? And
We're
colors.
gonna go right in here, just like this. Little reposing to do, but he's gonna go right in there. And then
Alrighty.
we're gonna have Tessa add a crocodile. Matt's gonna add a moose, and I'm gonna add a deer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So this is what we've got so far. So without further ado,
Okay. How do I change my screen? No. There we go. Oh. A croc, yes. We're gonna try to not make a cartoon. How you doing, Leonard?
hello, Leonard.
I'll help you, Tess. You help me. We'll
Keep
we'll
each
do it
other on
together.
track.
Yeah, we'll keep each other on
Okay.
track, right?
All right. I think I'm gonna start with a cartoon and refine it later.
Well, the worst part is I found that cartoon moose, and I'm like, oh, I want to do this one.
Hey, Robo.
Hey, Robo. Welcome. I can't even think what shapes these would be.
that so terrible, Leonard? Or like, were you gardening? Or
Were you setting things on fire again, Leonard? Do you know, I've done that. I do this almost every time where I actually, the front's not the front. Okay, let's fix this.
So Tessa, have you ever seen a wild crocodile?
Not a wild one, no, but I've been to the crocodile park and seen the shows that they put on. And we went on a boat ride once at the park, and like, you can't even see them. And the tour guide, he'll have like a stick with a piece of chicken on it, and he'll throw like hold the stick out into towards the water, and a crocodile will just come out of nowhere, launch itself up like 1.5 meters out of the water. It came from nothing. You don't want to be in the water with a croc. They are terrifying.
So Matt, let me ask you, have you ever seen a wild moose?
No, I have not actually. As weird as that sounds, they don't really come down to the region that I'm in. But like my stepdad's hunted them, and I've eaten it and whatnot. But I've never actually like seen one.
Oh boy! So this is a magical journey for both of you.
There we go. Living vicariously through our scalps. Rah.
Nose to, I can't even imagine what that, like the terror that was at is, Leonard, face to face with a nose to nose with a moose. The funny thing is they tell. Well, I'm trying to find the reference, Titan. Thank you. I'm looking. I forgot to look up. I found an image that I want to use, but I can't use it because I have to make a realistic one. Yeah. That time yet, Titan? No, I'm just kidding, buddy. So glad you're here. No, I'm so glad you're here. I'm just teasing you, brother. Oh, well, the funny thing, like, fun fact that my stepdad was telling me. My stepdad's from Newfoundland, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say like people with like apple trees in their yard, when the season's over, if they don't pick the apples off the trees, the apples get fermented, like they go bad, right? So the moose eat the apples and get drunk.
Who doesn't like an angry orchard now and then?
An angry orchard.
I don't know. So it's a alcoholic cider here.
Okay.
What is? I missed
So
something.
I'm guessing you don't have that. An angry orchard?
No.
We might, but I'm not really. I'm not a full bottle on the alcoholic beverages that are available. Oh, yeah, I'm not a full bottle. Get it? Ah.
No, I like my history though.
I think this is probably too pointy. But let's have a look. Oh no, it could be all right.
It's made in New York.
Maybe too long. Made in New York. Okay. Okay.
The more I scroll, the more I'm regretting this moose decision. Meanwhile, Ryan's on his third deer.
Right.
Oh, come on. Get the head.
So deer head.
Come on.
Oh, symmetry's not.
That's interesting, Leonard. I don't know. I've been on this pineapple soda kick lately.
Pineapple Crush.
I've been drinking Fanta.
So, Pineapple Crush here in Canada is only supplied and made in Newfoundland, oddly enough. So here in Nova Scotia, you can only get it if you have a Newfie store or you have a Newfie relative that goes to Newfoundland twice a year and brings you back 2 flats of pop. And it's the only pop I drink.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not a big pop drinker, but like, there's a can of Pineapple Crush, I'm there. It is not. Who's this Christina person? Boot her. No, boo.
I don't know. So we were out for free comic book day, and I was thirsty, so I went into the pizza shop and bought a bottle, which was Crush. And I wanted to get something that the girls could have because they've been running around all day too. And then we bought a case of Fanta later. I gotta say, it was better, Matt.
So to give the girls a drink, your choice was sugar. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Give them sugar. Let's give them sugar.
All of the sugar.
I mean, come on, you guys know me by now, right?
Yeah. I used to make the same mistakes when I first started hanging out with Jake and I didn't know better. Like, he'd be like, "Hey, can I have a Skittle?" And I'd be like, "No, man, here you go." And I'd open up the bag of Skittles and give him the whole bag to a 5-year-old of Skittles, right? Or like, "Can I have this can of Pepsi?" Sure, right? And it's just like, at the time, Melissa just kind of looked at me and be like, "So you're coming over to tuck him in, are you?" I mean, what do you mean? And yeah, sure enough. I learned that lesson once, and then after that, it was like, nope. It's busy. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's on my list of people to meet. I'd love to meet. There we go.
Loch Ness deer. I think I might change. I might do a camel instead.
Oh, I'll just switch to a beaver then.
I'm going to keep struggling with my crop.
The challenge has been accepted.
Indeed.
The Loch Ness deer.
Nice. Is that an alligator though, Leonard? Oh, there we go.
Titan, to say I missed you, bud, is an understatement.
See, yeah, the heads are so flat. Leonard just sent me this reference here.
All done.
All done? Hey. That's cheating.
But if you think he's cute, he is available.
That's true. Do I have?
How was that segue?
Oh, that one I already have. Look at this. Ding, ding, ding. Okay.
Oh, I see. I was in the house washing my eye out and heating up my tea, and you guys were like reference.
No.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
I am doing this straight off of
All right.
where is this from? I don't know, some medium blog. Animal Learns.
What?
This is coming from a reference called Animal Learns.
Animal Learns. Hey, Dag, how's it going? Lurking. Awesome. Big loves back to you, buddy.
Well, hello.
That's my buddy Dag. He runs Ask a Pathfinder, and he does several streams on Twitch.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, well, D&D stuff and stories and good times. You should definitely check him out if you're into D&D or Pathfinder, all that stuff. It's Ask a Pathfinder, right? Dag? Okay. This would be rounder. Yeah, I'll find the link now. There we go. I've just posted the link to Dead Aussie Gamer's Twitch. If you want to go check him out next time he's on, I'm sure you'll have a good time. No worries. How do jaws work? Who knows?
Don't ask me how, but I did that completely upside down. Wasn't liking where it was going, but flip it over and it worked. Couldn't tell you. If I don't get some ears and antlers on this thing, it's going to keep bothering me. It looks like a camel. Put ears on the thing, and it still looks like a camel.
One hump or two?
Watch out.
3.
just got to be difficult.
I guess it's brow. They don't have a prominent brow. There we go.
This is going to be the best reference, right? Oh.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yep. Oh, come on, get control of that. There we go. keep doing that. There we go.
Kind of looking more like an antelope.
You'll get there. Always do.
Someday. Someday.
Over the rainbow? Oh.
You're not getting me to sing on stream. Nope.
Oh, come on. One day I'll get you. You won't even realize until it's too late.
This is not a musical show.
Night, Titan. Thanks for sticking around,
Good
bud.
night.
Good night, Titan. There we go.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
We're getting somewhere. I'll tell you where that somewhere is. Maybe a little later.
Oh, it looks pretty good to me. Hey, Lantern Law, welcome. Today we are doing animals, and not so cartoony as usual, which is challenging.
We are breaking away from our strengths and just having fun with it.
Gotta have fun with it. Oops. No. Yeah. Why am I using the mouse? Makes everything harder. Having fun is the only way to live. Life is too short. Absolutely.
All righty. I think
Is it though?
I'm. Sorry, guys. You guys aren't talking to me and slowing me down. I don't know what to do.
I'm trying to speed up to match you, but you know.
Does anybody have any long drawn out questions for Ryan?
Yes, ask
Yeah,
Ryan. It's an
Make me
AMA.
explain stuff.
It's a new segment we're having for the next 15 minutes called Ask Ryan.
But it's got to be interesting enough that I want to stop to actually answer your question. Do you accept my challenge?
First
Oh,
question's in.
Doug's got you.
Because the big robot said so.
Feels like a cop out answer. That's what that feels like.
That is the answer, though.
Yeah, I know. Sharing some fun facts with Doug earlier about Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Or theories, anyway. More like more so than fun facts. See, because Lantern Lore just released his Pikachu skull, right? It's really good, and it's been pretty popular. But I told him, I said, "Did you know?" I said, "So which one do you plan on doing next?" And sorry, excuse me. And he said he's gonna do the Cubone. And I said, "You know, there's like this lore behind Cubones." And he was like, "Really? What is it?" I was like, "Apparently, a Cubone is a Charmander that lost its mother, right? And its tail went out. So after the Charizard passes away, it puts the Charizard skull on. That's why you don't see like a whole flock of Cubones, right? You only see like a couple of them here. They're always by themselves. There's never like a group of, as far as I can remember, there's never a group of Cubones that you could see, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
unless it's on somebody's print bed.
Right.
Sorry. How many golf balls are on the moon? All right, Lantern Lore, that's a good one.
You gonna look it up?
I am. There were 2 golf balls hit by Alan Shepard on the Apollo 14 mission. They're still there. He never picked them up.
Little bug.
And it was hit with a number 6 iron head attached to a contingency sample extension handle. But he took 3 golf balls. So where's the third one?
Probably lost it on the spaceship.
From the ground, Benjamin. From the ground.
It probably went on the dark side. He was like, nope. Just gonna leave that over there with the space station.
There's only 2 because the third one's still in orbit.
I have not.
Where does lightning
Lightning starts from the ground.
That's correct. If ZBrush crashes on me, I am making a cartoon moose. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna save now.
You know, here's a fun little story. So, growing up, my dad and I used to have like connection issues, and then there was one. I think it was like for a month. He just kept inviting me every Thursday night out to this bar for trivia night, and we won a few of them. And then I finally asked him. I said, why? Like, is there nobody? Is there no other adults to come out for trivia night? He's like, Matt. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, you're the only person that I know who knows a lot about nothing. I was like, what?
Oh, I'm
I was
sorry.
like, he's like, you always have these fun facts about stuff. I figured you'd be good for trivia night. He's like, and I was right because like most of the time, if the answer came up, I was the one that had the answer.
Yeah.
I was like, I see. So I was like, you're applying my skill to free beer, are you? He's like, yes.
Well, I guess it's time to start detailing, huh?
Or crying. Come on, ZBrush.
What's going on with your ZBrush, Matt?
It's Z remeshing, and apparently it doesn't want to go past the reply last button that I have up here.
Oh. How many fingers is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
If they jumped in the pool. I will cry in great detail. I will describe my tears as I'm crying them.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask a fun trivia question just because it reminds me. If you had to... Oh. No, never mind. That's probably from mine. Nope. 'Tis not me.
What's that?
The stupid hello, sorry.
Oh, let me check mine. It's not on mine either, unless it's on YouTube.
That's an interesting superpower. Oh,
No. Is it on yours, Ryan?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird.
Could have been auto-modded and we just got it anyway.
Maybe. It was on a Twitch.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
thanks, Lantern.
Looks like we're good.
You coming back into the Discord after?
Thanks, Lantern Lord. Matt needs it.
What in the?
Enjoy your time with your fiance.
Yep, have fun.
She won bonus points with me tonight when I was talking to him. She's a Batman fan, one of the biggest.
Oh.
I was like, she just made a new best friend.
I'm going to leave that one right there.
All right, I have a rough crocodile shape. Huzzah!
I have a rough deer shape.
Yours looks less rough than mine.
Uh-huh.
Don't make me bite you. I'll send my crocodile. Oh, he's got no teeth. Okay, so nope. Everything is a triangle here. Awesome. Awesome. Did it go well? No reply. Okay. I told her you were coming. I'll send her another message.
Why would I do such a thing?
Give him eyebrows. Look at this. Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know.
Too far. Pull it back. Oops. Mm-hmm.
Man, my ZBrush does not want to Z remesh.
No.
No.
Let's see what's going on here. Is it too high?
Nope. It's like 75,000.
Try
No, it worked.
collapsing triangles. Oh, okay. I'm checking for loose geometry. Sometimes that does it.
All right, Tess. Be
Yeah.
honest. Be honest. How bad do you want to cute that thing up right now?
See these little beady eyes?
Right.
They're still too big. I'm gonna give him braces.
Mm. You do have to give him a little bird, though. His little
A little
dentist.
bird to pick at his teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can use this.
You guys want to see how fast you can make a moose antler? Watch this. Flat, right?
Oh, nice.
And done.
The focal shift.
Yeah.
I gotta play with that some more.
I love it. I do it for like bending stuff.
Yeah.
So like if I want to do like teeth, I always take the cylinder, right, and then I taper it down, and then instead of just like shifting it, I just move the gear to the top of the tooth, or the part that's going to go into the gum, and then I
Yeah.
just move the focal shift, and I just rotate, and it always gives it a little bend, and then all you have to do is put the focal shift back and hit the return, the reset gizmo, right? Puts it right back down, but curved.
Yeah. Right. Might have to open his mouth a bit more, huh?
Especially if you're gonna fit that bird in there.
Rawr.
So I officially, after tonight, I officially got busier because my littlest one asked me for a sloth. So I think I'm going to take a page out of Mimetics book and have some fun. Somebody, I can't remember who it was I was talking to. Somebody suggested making like barrel of monkeys, but with sloth.
Yes.
I was like, that's a
Barrel of
genius.
sloths.
That's a genius idea. I think I might actually do that.
It's so bright. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but this color. Okay.
Nope, I did that backwards.
You don't do that.
Pretty sure.
Okay. So we've got backwards, and we've got upside down. What about me?
Don't worry, the antlers were floating up top too.
That's where they start, isn't it? Don't give him a hockey stick. 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 I mean, come on, the Moose would be like the best goalie ever. You just gotta sit there and like move its antlers.
Like a gold green.
So Ryan, what's the closest you've ever been to a deer? Not like wild, not like at the park, like at the zoo or whatever.
Well, I've hunted deer, so
Pretty close then.
pretty close.
Do you want to know how close I've been to a deer? Story time. So me and my buddies got up at like 3 a.m. to go grab some worms for fishing, and my flashlight died while I was in the woods, right? So I was like, okay. So I take a couple of more steps, and then I hear crack, right? And I'm like, that's weird. And I look over, and my buddy's like over there, like right, like not close enough to make that noise. And he heard the snap though, right? And he thought it was me, so he flashes the light at me, right? And I'm like, what are you doing? And then I hear more movement, and I go like this, and I'm not kidding, like right there. And I was like, please run the other way. Like in my head, I'm like, please run the other way. Don't run straight at me. Just run the other way. Like I do not know what I'm going to go on the ground. Like I will cry. Like I will just fetal down to the ground. Like it's a deer, but those things can still hurt, right? So it just took off into the woods. I was like, it must have like, I don't know why it didn't take off when it first saw me, but it just kind of like, maybe it was as shocked as I was, like, wow, there's a human there. You know what I mean? But it was like, that's a fucking deer. Oh my God, that's a deer. Like if I wanted to, I probably could have like just like touched it on the head. You know what I mean? It was like, holy crap.
Yeah. My parents' house is a big apple tree right out front, so we have deer in the yard all the time.
Very nice. I had actually had one in my backyard. My backyard's fenced off in the back, except for the front. So
Mhm.
I've come out of the garage at night, right? Like, oh yeah, good night, guys. See ya. And it tried to jump the fence, but it couldn't, right? And then the poor thing, like we got so much like my mother-in-law's got all this like big huge garden, right? So like it had a hard time like moving through it all or whatever. But I was like, there are only 2 exits around my house, right? And I'm like, I'm standing in front of the first exit, and again, it was like, please don't come this way. Please don't, like, stop trying to jump over the fence because it was hurting itself, right? But like, please don't come this way. Like, oh my God. So I like hugged the van. Like I'm trying to like stick around the van just so I don't, like, I respect the animal, but like don't come close to me. Don't, just go. Like I don't have anything. I have no weapon on me whatsoever to protect myself from this deer if it comes at me. And then, of course, huge antlers, right? So it was like, oh, seen enough horror movies. Keep going. Like go that way. And then like
They
me,
they can get aggressive.
right? And the only smart comment that I could have said to it was like what watch what did I say? What did I say? I said watch the air, like we have a big air central air system outside. And that's where it had to go through. I'm like, please don't hit that. Like I was like, watch out, watch the central air. Like, okay, sorry, Matt. Right, kind of thing. But I was like, you know, get out of here, Bambi. Like, go.
Who's saved recently? No? No
Not
one?
me, said the fish.
I just reached.
Snap, 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 snap. Save your file. Snap.
Oh, how was your Mother's Day?
My Mother's Day was lovely. Super relaxing.
Excellent. And Christina's Ryan, how was her Mother's Day?
Well, I hope it was good. I haven't heard any complaints.
Yeah, generally no complaints are good.
Man, crocodiles have crazy teeth.
Yes, they do.
Like, you ever wonder like the evolutionary point of that? Like, why? Like, what to like I could understand like the teeth, right? But like just the growth of it. Or I would imagine if it's a dinosaur.
It's kind of like a lot of creatures, though, right? Like sloths. Why? Hello, Royal Nomi.
Hey, Royal Nomi, welcome. Today we're attempting some less cartoony type sculpts.
Ah, there you go, Matt. There's the testimonial.
I don't know. Ryan was quiet for a minute. He might have typed that.
2 different breakfast themed meals. New Lego, yes. Was
Which
it Star
one?
Wars Lego?
Which was it? Darth Vader.
It was Darth Maul. We've had a very Darth Maul themed couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
And no lightsabers printed. Curious.
No, I haven't actually. Matt, I'm gonna have to get those files from you. Oh, I probably already have them, don't I?
You better. Just
Well, I don't even think about it anymore. I just download.
save. Or like go
I don't
searching.
know what I have anymore.
Darth Maul stuffy. Nice. Did you know that the guy that voiced Darth Maul in the cartoon was the same guy that is Star Killer in the Star Wars video game? Fun facts with Matt. See? Random facts.
I did not know that.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, Ryan's doing the deer he wishes he could hunt, full of muscle, full of meat.
Well, believe it or not, I've actually never shot one. But my brother and I teamed up. He got them. I was usually the spotter.
Bill Engvall did a joke about how his wife came hunting with him while they were in a tree stand. Right? And the whole time she's like, when are the deer coming? And he kind of looks at her, he's like, I don't know. They didn't answer they didn't reply back to my email, so I'm not sure what time they're gonna be here, kind of thing, right? He's like, this went on for like a few hours. He's like, and then sure enough, he's like, what comes out of the tree line? He's like, a nice. And he describes like the best deer ever, right? Big point, buck, blah 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 blah, right? He's like, and what does my wife say? Run, Bambi, run! And he's like, that's the only. He's like, he goes, in that moment, that was one of the few times that I've ever thought about pushing my wife out of a tree. Says I had him lined up. Run, and then she screams, "Run, Bambi, run!" Isn't he cute? You're not going to shoot him, are you? Well, no. I just figured we'd sit up here all day, and I brought this gun to protect us. He said, like.
Whoa! How did that happen?
Is it upside down?
Whoa! It's a cow deer.
That's kind of fun.
It's one of those spotted ones, is it?
Oh, you spotted a deer. I see.
But
That's what you stay for, folks.
Ryan, I have to say, man, I should probably start doing some more realistic stuff.
You've always had a knack for it.
I have been late.
I do think you enjoy it.
I do. It's one of those things that I'm like, like when I was in college, like I hated animating, but I was quote unquote good at it. Like I could like there was one thing we had to do a cycle with this James Bond character that my teacher made, and the cycle we had to make was a run, walk, sneak, and peek, right? So you could do it in any order you wanted to, but most of us did the run first, right? Because you can't slide if you didn't run, right? So where you could slide in, but then running didn't make sense either. So most people did the run and slide, right? Or the run. Oh, I guess there's no slide. Anyway, so we all did the run first. Anyway, I sent my file over because he would analyze it right in front of the whole class. And he opens mine up and he goes, "I don't have to know that this is Matt's. I already know it's Matt's." And then we're like, "Why?" He's like, "It's Matt." He goes, and he starts doing this with the model, right? He starts moving it around. He goes, "Whatever position I decide to choose," he's like, "I could tell you that that's from a comic book panel." he's like most, he's like most people did the run, like, like they're running. You could tell that they're running. He's like, but he's on an angle like this, like full on, like full blown angle running. Like he's like, that he's running. And I was like, so all those years of reading comic books finally is finally going to pay off. He was like, actually, as funny as you think that is, yes, it will. I was like, yes. He's like, you're already used to storyboarding. You read storyboards often. Yep. And then once he said that, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So after that, like, I enjoy animating, but it's not something that I like want to do like all the time.
No, I 100% agree with you. It's far too tedious for me. Like every once in a while. Sure.
Yeah, you get the
creative gears flowing.
Right? Or just something to like I wouldn't mind doing it again, like getting into it. Like, I don't know if I'd like Blender or something, right? Just start doing it again just to, I don't know, take a break from like the usual, right? Like, if I like dedicated, like, I don't know, not a day a week, but like, a couple hours a week on one day, just animating something. I feel like it would like just get away from it without getting away from it, kind of thing. Like you're still doing work, but you're doing more fun work, I guess.
Yep.
And I have been looking at like Unreal stuff. I'm like, but then I'm like, I don't have a character to animate because I'm not finished my lizard yet. Full circle again, right? What about you, Tess? Any of the boys picked up some comic books or anything lately, or are they just into that yet?
No, but Charlie's getting really good at reading. Like, he's even expressive when he reads out loud something for the first time. He's only 7. So
That's
like
amazing.
I'm super impressed. Yeah. It
It's
spins
awesome.
me out. Yeah. All right. My crocodile has eyes.
Good. They need those. Well,
They
not really.
do. Well.
Do you guys want to know what the first comic book was I ever read and why?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So so for anybody that doesn't know, patinode, so I'm bilingual, and my father's parents lived in Montreal, Quebec, and they only spoke French. So I had to learn French. Makes it easier, right? So we used to go visit them in the summer when I was a kid, and I think I must have been, let's see, my sister wasn't born yet, so I had to be like 5 or 6. And she kind of they didn't live on a farm, uh, they lived on a plot of land that had a farm around them. Like the neighbor
Yeah.
had the farm, so they lived around it. So there was tons of bugs and spiders and all that stuff. And anyway, my room or our room was up in the attic that they had. They turned the attic into like a loft for me and my older brother and my parents and stuff. And I woke up one morning and the side of my cheek and my eye was closed because I had been bitten by a spider.
Mm.
But here in Canada, we don't have like any venomous spiders. It's just I had a reaction to it, and I had this huge spider bite on my face, and I was absolutely upset and just unconsolable, right? Because you're just a kid, right? And so my uncle went out to the comic book store, and what comic book did he pick me up? Spider-Man, because that just makes sense, right? Well, hey, O'Don, how's it going? So I, 6 years
Hey,
old,
Don.
read a Spider-Man
Hey,
comic
Don.
book. And how did Spider-Man get his powers?
Bitten by a
Hi, bud.
spider.
Right? So I read the comic book. That was the only thing I read for the rest of the summer that we were there, right? Every night. Read Spider-Man, read Spider-Man, read Spider-Man. And got the funny idea that I was bit by a spider. Why not? So I jumped off my bed into the
Uh-oh.
wall, did not stick, and hit the floor. Went back to the comic books. I didn't think I read it right. Let's try this again. But no,
And how old were you?
6. Because over the course of that summer, my mother must have read it to me. Like, I mean, I didn't read it. I just watched look at the pictures, right? But
Yeah.
my mother would have read it to me over and over and over again, and eventually I would have just memorized it. That'd be the coolest Spider-Man. And then when I shared that story with my uncle, he was like, "Nope, he doesn't remember it." I was like, "No, I'm positive that it was you." He's like, "Oh, I have no doubt." He's like, "I just don't. It's not something he remembers."
Or doesn't want to take the blame for it?
Probably that too. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's my nephew smashed his face against the wall. What? No, I didn't do that. But oddly enough, but the funny part is like my dad was arachnophobic, very very arachnophobic, and my grandmother would make the bed for them, and we'd come over, and my dad would still take the sheets and like everything right down. He would tear the whole bed apart, just flapping it to make sure that there was no spiders in the bed, even though my grandmother was like, I checked. Like he was like, nope. They can crawl in at any time.
Alrighty. Where's everybody at?
Precisely.
I'm here.
You're there? I'm over here.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to detail this any further than that on stream, because that takes me pretty high.
What have we got? Let's look at yours, Ryan. I'm gonna put you on big screen.
Hold on. I got a couple more things to paint here.
Oh, Leonard, your spider bite's still red. It's getting smaller though, right?
Have you tried sticking to the wall?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Just do that thing with your wrist and see if any web comes out.
But I did run around the house going thwip, 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 thwip for like a week.
Awesome timing.
Alrighty then. Same size, just less red. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you good now? All right.
Now I'm good. Yeah.
There we go. Nice. Got a pose and everything. Look at that. We didn't ask Ryan enough questions, guys. He's done.
Pretty darn close. Oop, not that one. Where'd I do with it? There we are.
There it is. Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. 5 mils, a little high for something this simple.
Two extra limbs, huh? That could help with the gardening, right?
Speaking of extra limbs, does anybody else ever have an issue when you see a 4-armed person and you like think about it like anatomically? Right? Like those, like Goro, let's say from like Mortal Kombat, right? His race. The pair of arms that sit below the top, they have no shoulders. Right? So how does he pick things up with that? Like you see them in the movie, like he grabs you with the lower arms, and picks you up, right, and then smashes you with the top arms. It's like, but can he lift up? Like he would need 2 sets of pectoral muscles, wouldn't he?
You would think. Unless those muscles are buried deep inside his body that you can't see them.
Well,
Matt,
definitely not like
did
yeah,
you catch that?
I don't know, but at the same time too, like it makes you wonder, like, right? Like, for instance, like that X-Men Archangel, he's got wings on his back. Are his bones hollow? These are things I think about, guys. Like this is the kind of like days I'm having. Like that's why my brain always is on the move. But like, and if that's the case, he should have huge back muscles to flap them wings. Because it's not like a gargoyle where he glides, right? Gargoyles made sense. They glide. They can't flap. They can't fly. They glide. So they didn't have to have huge muscles in the back. But somebody who can flap their wings should have huge muscles and new muscles. I'll be like, hey, you're not supposed to be able to pick me up, right? I'll tell him he's anatomically incorrect. You can't do that. Put me down, Goro. You shouldn't be able to pick me up.
The physics will suddenly just stop him from being able to because he realizes.
Right? You guys know I'm not wrong. Like learning anatomy with muscles and stuff. Like just think about it. Okay. You know I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Nope, for sure.
Well, I have to say it looks like a moose, so I'm happy with that at least.
You have a moose?
More or less.
Let's have a look at the moose. There we
All right,
go.
Ryan,
Oh, he looks
telling you-
angry.
I'm telling you right now, Ryan, this moose, we're gonna put it on there in a body of water. And
With the crocodile.
Yep. Hey man,
Perfect.
ain't no croc gonna mess with a moose. But I Leonard, that's a very good point, but he started out as a human before he was a mutant. Oh no, wait, he grew with didn't he? His wings grew, didn't they? Oh, maybe. I might be out nerded. But I mean, I get the mutant side of it, right? If he mutated, then there'd be some changes. I totally get that. But I'm just saying he should have like way. I know it's not real. It's just fun to talk about. But I get it. I probably shouldn't let it get the best of me, though. Like that, keeps me up at night.
Okay, I think the tail is more flat on top.
Oh, you want some crocodile brushes?
Crocodile brushes?
Well, I bought some because I'm going to be making Captain Hook.
Oh yeah. You got some sort of texture stuff, have you?
I don't know if I have them. I don't know if I loaded them.
Oops.
Oh no, you should have them. I think they're coming loaded with the pack. There's some croc brushes.
Oh, okay.
Crocodile back, crocodile small, large, lizard, or maybe I loaded. I don't know. I'm not sure if I. A two-headed goat. Leonard,
Man, that moose is going to dominate this piece, isn't he?
Well, he's a moose.
Yeah. I got to rethink this base.
Am I doing a beaver? Am I switching to beaver?
Yep. Start over. You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes for a beaver?
All right, let's see.
Tessa, you ready for us to pull you up?
Oh, yeah, sure. Do I have a crocodile? Basic shape. He's mean and he's hungry.
Perfect.
That's what I'm talking about, Odon. Like, seriously. Never have a shirt.
Nom, 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 nom. Actually, I think the top of their head moves. Ah, he lost his eyes.
Yeah, because it's easier. You could stop a croc from opening its mouth, but you can't stop it from closing it.
That's it.
The muscles engage only or one way. Like, which arm would you put your watch on, right?
One neck.
Yeah, the two-headed goat had one neck.
Oh, right. Let's look at IMM brushes. Oh, the dragon bones.
Yeah, I seen those a while back. I was like, oh, could make some pretty fun undead dragon. I'm trying to picture that, Odon, and it's not working out for me. Two heads, two necks, and one head.
Wasn't there a character like that in Yorville?
Yep.
He didn't have a nose. He had an esophagus on his face that went down into his stomach.
Oh yeah, he was the security officer that he was replacing the other security officer for a bit, wasn't he?
Security or engineering? I can't quite remember.
Yeah, no, he was replacing that girl that was on a planet with high gravity. So like when she was.
I pushed the wrong button. Sorry, guys. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. All right.
All right,
I gotta
guys.
find what I want in here.
I think we're making really good progress. And I would really like to start adding a lot more detail.
It's going to be quite the piece.
Yeah, I kind of want to do it in a layered fashion. Maybe even turn it into like a cookie jar.
See, all the models that Tess makes for this, you could just put on the underside of it. I'm funny. Put it up.
Upside down, upside down.
Yeah, this is going to be quite a piece. Boy, I don't know if we get enough support and we do a good enough job, maybe we'll get it bronzed.
That'll be awesome.
Actually, you could probably just get it plated now. Do you see that stuff that they're doing with 3D prints? They're just printing them normally, and they're they're plating them instead.
Oh, the electroplating.
Yeah.
All right. Well, should we head over to Sparky Face 5 Discord?
I believe so.
Sounds good. Everyone in the chat's invited to come too. It's not recorded. We're just going to continue and have a good time.
Yeah.
So come join. Say hello.
And
put the
I'm
link
getting
up.
the link for you right now.
Yep.
Contrary to popular belief with her crocodile, we don't bite.
Often. Don't bite often.
Sorry. Yes. Often we don't bite. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go, guys. The Discord link is in the chat.
Awesome.
We will be hanging out in Sparky's Discord for our little after party. You guys are more than welcome to come in and hang out and actually chat with us.
Yep.
It's encouraged.
Voice to voice.
Definitely. Voice
Or-
to voice.
You're more than welcome just to come on over and hang out and just watch.
Yeah.
And just continue on.
Keep calm and carry on.
Keep calm and carry on.
That's the way.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here. And we'll see you
Thanks for
over in the
joining.
Discord. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.